These drinks might seem unappetizing, but they're New York's most recent nightlife trend. The cocktails are made with kava, an ancient ceremonial root from the South Pacific Islands.
A lot of people also who drink kava are recovering addicts. Which is why we offer it as a great alternative to alcohol, any substance really.
You can come into a kava bar, enjoy kava, and not worry about making a fool of yourself or calling your ex or doing any of the things that alcohol could lead you to do.
New York City's first kava bar, Kava Sutra, opened in July of 2015. 2 more bars have since opened in February of this year. They often attract tourists, like Katie Castles, who's trying kava for the first time.
Kava feels like, feels like weed. Yeah, I've got to say.
But those in the know often seek the off-menu option, kratom. In small quantities, it's a stimulant, but when taken in larger doses, it acts as a sedative, mimicking some of the effects of opiates. Keith Pascucci has been drinking kratom tea for 5 years as a way to manage his back pain. He was diagnosed with degenerative disc disease in 2001.
I suffered in pain from, I would say, 2001 to 2011, so about 10 years. I was in severe pain frequently. I mean, once a month I was to the point where I had to call in sick to work. Couldn't get up, couldn't stand up, couldn't drive, couldn't walk, and I was just had to lay in bed. That was it. I would have to make a choice. Am I going to take a painkiller and stay home from work? Or am I going to not take a painkiller, suffer, go to work anyway? I mean, it comes to a point where you just have to make those decisions. I had gained 100 pounds and I was pretty depressed and I wanted to do something about it. And I knew narcotics weren't working, so I used Google to do a simple search for herbal pain relief. And I came across kratom. The first day I tried kratom, the pain disappeared. It felt liberating. I just felt great. Like I just couldn't believe it because nothing else had ever worked before.
Though Keith's experience is common with those who use kratom for pain relief, some recovering addicts who use kratom in place of opiates have found kratom to be addictive itself. Studies have also linked kava to liver toxicity, but addiction psychiatrist Dr. Henrik Zakari thinks thousands of years of native use prove that these herbs aren't as damaging as some might think.
They're clearly not killing people left and right like heroin and the opiate addiction problem is that we have in this country.
2 million people died from drug overdose in 2014, and unlike heroin, there are no legal restrictions on kava or kratom. But a proposed bill in New York would ban the use of kratom statewide.
To ban something because of fear of recreational use getting out of control, usually when a substance gets banned, it also gets banned in research, for research purposes. And the problem is that doesn't serve anybody.
Dr. Zakari thinks the most dangerous part of substances like kava and kratom is how they're used in the United States.
The American way is going to be, well, if 2 is good, 5 is better. And it's the combination that, again, is going to be the problem.
They're afraid of it because they don't know what it is. Every substance on earth has a positive and a negative to it.
It does what some opiates do, you know what I mean? And that's where I see people taking it out of context and thinking it's bad. Why not do that with a tea that's cheaper and readily available and good for you, not bad for you.